Checking here, bringing you another Boom Beach episode. In today's video, guys, we're going to be diving on into Dr.T and doing a bit of an operation breakdown slash preview for the next one. I'm going to go over what I'm going to attack, and we're just going to show some replays and show where we're at. And again, we got some really cool bases up at Curtain Call here, so we're going to break those down for you. And without wasting any more time, let's just get straight into Dr. T. So today looks pretty okay for warriors. A lot of mortars, but there's a lot of mines, but I think we can get them more or less just from one barrage, I think. Yeah, okay. And I'm not too worried about hitting those 3 or 4 mines because we're most likely going to use a heal once we get onto the HQ anyways. Okay, so I am going to smoke on the landing just because there's a lot of single shot stuff that's going to get in the way of my hashtag chicken warriors. Back. So we're blasting up. So I'm going to run straight through all of these mines here, which is okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to double smoke the HQ just to make sure we got tons of space here. So we didn't actually lose any on the mines. Let's see if we can get them all in one health kit for once. Okay, that seems to be a problem for the chicken lately. But okay, so we're shocking on up. Okay, I got some critters down. I got another med kit out. And Dr. T goes down, guys. Back. So let me know in the comments how your Warrior Mania is going. I think it's here until tomorrow, right? So we've definitely got lots more time to get some attacks in. I went ahead and cleared my map again last night. And as far as the superior intellect, okay, Dr. T. I don't know about your triangulations there. But yeah, so as far as my VP goes, I did clear it again last night, and I just got back up to where I was. I got to 940 when I did it 2 nights ago, and then I let my map fill back up, and I cleared it again. And by the time I had it cleared again, I was only at 942 or something again. So it looks like getting 1000 VP over the Warrior Mania is gonna be impossible. So we're gonna see what replays we got here. I was just kind of, I don't really have any good ones. I was just kind of clearing stuff out of the way to get some good attacks in for the video. What do we got here? Let's get them out first, guys. I don't want to attack any too heavily boosted ice bases without, because I'm going to be boosting later, so it's just going to be easier to do it then. We could try this guy. I'm gonna finish diamonding up the rest of my guys first. I'm not sure why, but I couldn't do it on the screen there. I had to go back to the chicken coop. So I think for this, really, okay. So never mind. So we're just gonna be diving on in blindly here. Hopefully this guy's not online. Back. Alrighty, so this guy has a lot less ice, it looks like. Where is his shield generator? Right there, eh? I wonder how much GBs is to actually take it right out. Anyways, we're going to be just flying right up the middle here. I can clear most of those mines. The rest of them won't be a problem. I'm gonna one smoke the landing because there's only like the one cannon that's gonna be in range, and I'm hoping that it's gonna switch targets enough to not actually hit us. I'm going to get rid of this boom mine. I'm not sure how we missed that before. Alright, so we're blasting on up. 2 smoke. And 1 more. Okay, so that was a pretty good walk. They all stayed under there, yes. I'm not sure if it's actually a thing or not, but it seems like the shield generator HQs, sometimes it's harder to get the warriors to stay under the smoke. It seems like they pop out a little bit sometimes. I'm not sure if that's actually true or just something that seems to happen. So let me know if you've experienced anything like that. Oh, good job, Grappler. You did work on that one. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it's harder. Like it's they're more likely to step out a little bit of the shield generator on the HQ. Like I mean, when I put the smoke down on the HQ and then flare to it, it seems like they like it's like a bigger space or whatever. Anyways, I digress, guys. We're going to be what do we got here? We'll check out Orbifold. I think this was actually done in two attacks. Um, which is pretty cool. I guess you only needed like two or three shocks. So basically, for Orbifold, you kind of want to clear a pocket. Same thing as everything, right? Clear a pocket for Zukas, but it's just hard with this one because there's literally like a circle of defenses around the core that you have to walk through. So it's kind of an awkward walk. You can't just like flare them from super far away and expect them to walk straight. You have to like know exactly like where they're gonna walk, like how they're gonna walk around the defenses. So it's kind of tricky. Definitely helps if you've done it a few times before. Like I'm sure this guy has. I think he actually messed up his walk at one point, so maybe this wasn't the best example. Yeah, you see, he's using the double flare there just because of the new, well, the old new Zuka pad thing. It went back to like version 26 or whatever it was. So we'll see, most importantly, where he gets his shocks, and I think he's going to get the shock launcher, flamethrowers all in one. Those two, those four. And you see he lets the shock blaster actually hit them. Because obviously the shock blaster, you don't typically want it to fire your Zukas, but it's only going to lock on to one at a time. So it's really important to remember because it's not gonna just like completely wipe them out. Like yeah, it's gonna do work, but it's not gonna ruin your raid. So I'm not sure where he exactly went wrong there, but look at those mortars, boom. But yeah, the shock blaster isn't. It's not the end of the world to let your Zukas hit it. So watch the next Orbifold attack here, Mr. Pirate. So I'm assuming it's going to be more or less the same thing because that guy basically got half the damage. I think he lost a few on the landing when that rocket fired towards him. So if he can clean that up a bit, he should be in pretty good shape. So you see, he just ran over that one mine, which isn't a big deal because the Zukas are gonna die for curtain call rocket launchers anyways if they get hit by them at all. So you see 1, 2, 3. So exact same thing, just a better landing, and he was able to finish it. Getting touched by the flamethrower didn't help, but I mean, it was only a few that he lost there. So, so yeah, that was all about getting the landing perfect, more or less. So what do we got next here? Manticore looked pretty crazy at first. He's got the Scorcher tanks loaded up. Now they do actually use Scorcher tanks a bit up here. If it's mainly seeing them for this base because we got to clear all these mortars first. Like, you don't have to, but it just makes the next attacks a lot easier. Now he's smoking them on up, which is kind of interesting. So I assume he's just going to shock the shock blaster, and then oh, not even. He's just gonna flare it to it. Yeah, because I guess it's not gonna do that much damage to the Scorchers. If it was the tanks, it would be a bigger deal because it's gonna stop them and do a lot of work at the same time. So that's just something to keep in mind there. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. These guys are gonna take forever. So he's just clearing out as many mortars as possible. This is actually an easier Manticore because usually you get like rocket launchers or something instead of the mortars all along the backside there, which just makes it impossible like to get Zukas in anywhere. You have to like it just takes more attacks to clear the hole more or less. So did he get all the mortars? It looks like it. Those Scorchers are gonna blow up on it and probably do some good damage. Yeah, and then the rest of this is just bonus. So that was a pretty good attack. He got all that stuff out of the way. And then we'll take a look at the next. Have we finished Manticore? Yeah, we'll take a look at the next Manticore. Manticore. Hey, wait a second. Okay, the next guy went ahead and finished it. Messy Mike. So shout out to Messy Mike, the Scorcher tank guy, and whoever was the first guy we showed. So this should be interesting. I'm kind of wondering how he's going to do this. I'm thinking maybe like go right up to the back and take out the mortars first, and then kind of walk down and then shock the flamethrowers as needed. Maybe we'll speed it up. We'll speed it up a little bit here, guys. Alrighty, so he's launching them out. He's just gonna hug the wall. Which okay, he's going left here. Interesting. Oh, maybe he's gonna clear all the shock launchers. Okay, cool. Ooh, those mortars just about nipped him. Just about nipped the Zooks, guys. So now everything's out of range. Those mortars won't. The mortars have range, but not that much. So he was able to pluck it down. So shout out to Messy Mike. We'll get the names here, guys. Shout out to Messy Mike, Panty Pirate, she bastard, and what was the other one we showed? And Elmo and Vladimir. So shout out to those guys. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, informative. Let me know how your Warrior Mania is going. If your VP is on the rise, if you're getting lots of attacks in. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.